We know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Rice Owls and the San Jose State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Spartans kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. The ball bounces through the end zone. Will be a touchback. Offense with jumbo personnel. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Spartan. Special teams proving to be special. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Rice will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there. Sends it back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Now sliding to his left. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Riley.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Rice. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Coming out with it, it's Carrillo. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The shoot, quick toss to the right. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Quarterback empties his backfield. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First play of the period will be a second down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's McDaniel. Got it. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
He might want another play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Lane. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the run, it's Jackson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. The option look. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Rice. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carrillo. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass, it's McDaniel. Makes the catch, it's Riley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Riley. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And that's why the bullet... This is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Running inside, it's Bates. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Looking for room. It's Bates. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
And it's the Bulldogs looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Pressure coming. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, going to the air. Just couldn't find any running room. He'll lose a yard, and they'll turn it over on downs. 36-yard line.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. The run inside. It's Bates.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Unloads quickly. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Using his legs, it's Carlson. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Dumps it off in the flats. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
To the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sparty. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Brown will throw it. On the move, he fires. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
They'll have a 1st down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Goes to the option. Could be an alley. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Brown wants to pass. Extending the play. Got his man downfield. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the 1st down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Owls right back down the field with the answer.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So a drive there of 84 yards, and he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Man, that's exactly how you draw it up. You want to drop back. You want to play coverage. You want to make sure you don't give up a big play. You got a lead in the 4th quarter, but it also involves you tackling well and a nice job rallying to the football and making the tackle.
Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive op.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
This offense has it with really good field position. Got room to work. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Oh, it's picked off. And he's going to go down as time has run out. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into